Wom, you want to add to that?
Yeah. I think just doing the art, doing the mixes that you're talking about when we did the art. That's a bigger point that of the film. Not only is the film making a point, but also just how we all work together to bring different things that we might need together and employ people and be able to make money. So we did the art exhibit, and people got made money during that. But we also got a chance to promote our film, and we also got a chance to connect with the Reno Morris show and the Grasshopper show. So we also get a chance to network. And just the fact that we began to produce things, we began to become producers and not just consumers. That's the bigger point of us doing the movie. It puts us in contact with each other. It creates our own economy. And we have to be producers. And if we're going to say that, we have to really do that. And we can produce things like culture. It comes easy for us because we just got that. So it makes sense for us to be doing art exhibits and talking about jazz because that's ours. I mean, they taking it from us anyway. So anything we do is going to be dope. That's why we say we can do a movie because look at our movies that we've done. Look at Juice. Just look at the cinematography. Look at the actors they had in there, from Tupac to Omar Epps to just all of it was to the storytelling. Like when we do our movies, that's why you don't see those movies come out like they used to, because everything was on point. We had great movies. When we do
New Jersey Drive.
That's right.
I remember that.
Yeah. Movies and how we use colors and how they really master cinematography. You would never hear them talk about that. Even Belly, which might not have been the greatest film all the way around, some say, but it revolutionized film. He was ahead of his time. And we have to just take ownership of that. And we have to be willing to put our money there and be willing to just go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the bigger point, a larger point of us doing the film.
25 minutes past the hour. We about to go on break in about 5 minutes, man. You on the Reno Moore Show. Definitely call in. We got some great directors, actors that's really is revolutionizing, there we go, the movie game as we know it. I want to ask you guys a question before we go on break. You talked about the directors and the films of the 90s, in particular, like the Juice, the Men's Society, the Boys in the Hood, and even later on in the 90s, the Bellies that came out in 99 with DMX and Nas. And I've been hearing a lot of things to some of the black directors. There was a lot of competition with them. They wasn't really looking out for one another. It was more like competing with each other. And I want to know, what do you guys think about that? Because what I'm hearing right now, the movie is going to be a major success. And if you encounter that, how will you be able to combat that if you encounter some detractors or haterism amongst the black directors? You know what I mean? What do you think about that, Brother Ish?
Well, I know right now in the game, if we try to go about the traditional route, what they try to have you go through Hollywood and all this stuff, it's tight up there, so it's like a dog eat dog type of a thing. But now what we got, the internet, we got things that we can utilize ourselves. We can go out and shoot our own movies. I think that it's going to be less competition and more collaboration with people. It's not going to be, we don't have to play by their rules no more. I think we can. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, doing shows like this and reaching out to like the brother on the phone said, you know, I can call him directly and say, what's up, bro, let's do a movie. And I don't have to go through all the red tape and stuff like that. So I think the internet has really opened up the lines of communication for us to where we can do our own thing. Look, we on the radio show right now, you know what I mean? I don't have to go about it the other way. We can do our own thing. It's opened up, and I think it's changed the whole way that we communicate with each other, I want to say.
Well said.
I'm having fun, though, Grass. You really enjoying yourself?
Yes, I am. I'm loving it. I'm also getting educated, too, about the ins and outs of movies and directing and the videography and all that stuff. So I'm definitely not just enjoying myself, but I'm learning the same process. So it's all good.
I will agree. I am learning, too, from these powerful brothers who are not just they're not imitating anyone. They're actually motivating everyone, motivating the thugs, motivating everybody to get out there and not just sit and wait for anyone, but just build your dreams in your head, get them together, and you know what? Don't wait. Just do it, y'all. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I do have my brothers on the line right now. Ish and Wam, are you still with us?
We
here. Yes, sir.
All right. Now, who did you have with you as one of the cast members, Ish?
I'm gonna let him introduce himself. You there, Sid?
Yeah, I'm right here. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Sid Howard.
Hey, Sid.
Okay, I'm one of the actors. Let me first give you an introduction of how I came a part of the film. Dad did a casting out here in Oakland, and it was a sister of mine who I knew, who was a casting manager. She came and found me because she knew I was an actor, and I'm actually, I'm really from Oakland, you know what I'm saying? So the character they wanted me to play, you know what I'm saying, kind of is actually a reality of who I really am in real life. So I played the role as a young OG, you know what I'm saying? So, with today's time, the meaning of young OG, you know what I'm saying? A lot of our elders have been destroyed, have been incarcerated, died, or they just packed their bags and moved up out of town and left a lot of youngsters, you know what I'm saying, to take the role as elders. So, me being born and raised in East Oakland, you know what I'm saying, we actually shot the film in the neighborhood where I grew up in, where I'm from. I mean, we shot my scene in my neighborhood, so it kind of was like a reality. I'm actually playing myself in the movie. What I do in reality, you know what I'm saying, I'm from the streets, but I'm a peer counselor. I work with youth, troubled youth out here in Oakland, California. You know what I'm saying, I've been there, done it, you know what I'm saying, no need to explain. A lot of kids know who I am, or I know people from wherever they're from. So if there's problems in the streets, I go out there and handle it in a positive manner. You know what I'm saying? We squash beef. We do everything from tutoring to going to graduations, you know what I'm saying, just to anything that we can do to support our youth out here in Oakland. So me to be a part of this film, you know what I'm saying, just a thought of counterculture. Because we have a culture out here that's taking a wind of its own. So we decided to, create some images of our own selves instead of letting the media do it all the time. So that this is my take of counterculture. We're countering what the culture is developing. So, me being a part of this film, man, it's like just imagine how I was feeling. We got a whole film crew. We out here in my neighborhood where I grew up, where I seen so much trauma happen, and we're actually doing something positive in my neighborhood. So it was like
wow.
It was really emotional for me, you know what I'm saying, and it was more of a passion to do it, you know what I'm saying, because I knew the message that we're putting in this film, you know what I'm saying. So I did it for all the brothers I lost out there, man. I just wish they can see me doing this now, you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm out here doing something positive, you know what I'm saying. Like, I wish that we all could have made it, you know what I'm saying. It's the whole point of having this passion for doing this work, coming together. Like, they came and got me, you know what I'm saying. I'm from Oakland, man. They could have went to L.A. and paid for some professional, like actors, got these high degrees and a lot of money, you know what I'm saying. But instead, they came good actors. There's a lot of talent out here in these streets. We got to go out here and get these people, man. We got to go out here and shine a light on this talent out here. So that's what I feel that they did for me. And I met a family, man, because, like, during the process of making this film, me and all the other actors and actresses, producers and staff members, we all became like one big family. You know what I'm saying? We even, go out and have fun and, eat dinner and stuff all the time, you know what I'm saying? So it's just something that was needed to be done out here as far as the community. We actually put a project together, you know what I'm saying, by us, for us, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So,
that's amazing. That's amazing. Now, this is quite unique, you guys, because what I'm listening to is the fact that my partners, my brothers, Ish and Wam, you guys actually took a page out of the director Michael Campus's book, I hear, because he too, although his movie was The Mac, he actually went into Oakland and got one of the real OGs permission to film this movie in Oakland. And so I like the fact, I'm hearing that, and I like the fact that you guys went into the community and really pulled someone about the community. Now, Sid, let me ask you a question, and I'll let Wam ask you. I'll let Grass ask you a question as well. What other projects have you worked on besides the Beatnik movie, or is this your breakout film?
Well, I've done amateur films, you know what I'm saying, and I have films that we haven't even brought out yet, which I'll probably talk about later. But I want to just tell you what I normally do with film. I've always been into film. So what I do is I'm also a videographer. So what I do is I do documentaries. I'm a journalist. I like to go out there in the streets and get information that needs to be pulled out. You know what I'm saying? Get the voices of the unheard. You know what I'm saying? Find solutions. You know what I'm saying? Because the answers are out there. You just got to go out there and ask the people. They got the answers for you. The media act like they don't know what's going on because they're not looking for answers. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for money and stories to sell. You know what I'm saying? The drama sells. You know what I'm saying? So instead of actually trying to look for solutions, I believe that they add a little extra, fire, a little flame to the fire, you know what I'm saying, with the media. So what I choose to do is create my own news media program. You know, so I do social media, YouTube, or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But this is actually my first breakout film because I believe if we all put our all into this, we will be able to create a platform for others to come get through. So I believe this is my breakthrough, and I appreciate them for actually coming to get me. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Greg.
This is Grasshopper. Well said. The question I want to ask you is your involvement with the youth, at-risk youth, because I'm a big fan of The Wire. You know, the miniseries that was on HBO a few years back.
Yeah, watched that. That was my stuff.
Yeah, Jamie Hector, the guy that played Marlowe, the psychopath kingpin at that time, he deals with youth as well. And to piggyback on what you said, how there's a lot of talent in the street, in the so-called at-risk youth, he was saying there's a lot of talent there, but they don't seem to get, like you said, maybe the notoriety. They don't seem to get a shot because of their environment, whether it's in poverty, so-called poverty-stricken environment, the inner city or the outer city, as Tupac teaches. So I want to know I know you said you deal with the at-risk youth, and what is your involvement with the at-risk youth, and also what do you think you can do to rectify the issue that why so many young at-risk youth who are very talented don't seem to get the proper, breakout movies, such as yourself, you know what I mean? You being one of the cats to get the breakout movies. Why is there not a young at-risk youth in the so-called inner city or outer city getting the breakout like these other cats who might go to these Ivy League schools, these film schools? Why do you think that is, and how can we rectify that, Brother Sean?
Well, I feel like, just from my own personal experience of growing up in Oakland, you know what I'm saying, like just watching the generations change. I was born in the 80s, and I'm dealing with right now, I've been working with kids, working with 90s babies and 2000 babies. Mm-hmm. So what they're facing is something totally different from what I was facing as a child. 'Cause at least when I was a child growing up in the 80s, we still had rules. No matter what you did in the streets, you had to follow rules. You couldn't be out there during school hours, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't disrespect your elders. You get, you know what I'm saying, the OGs would check you. Today, these children don't have nobody above them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a large generation gap. What I mean by that is right now we have elder people who don't understand these youngsters. They don't, and then a lot of them, to me, I believe, are afraid of them. See, me,
that's right.
I'm a peer counselor, so I'm just right above them. I watch them grow up. I watch them grow up into what they are, and I just feel like all it takes is just for somebody, to go out there and just holler at them. It don't take rocket scientists. They are children.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So a lot of them are wearing masks right now. So a lot of people, I feel like they're afraid of them. So they feel like we're just gonna let them be, which that creates a problem as well. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I feel like the more we don't do anything, the more that's adding to the problem. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are not looking into these youth because they feel like they're helpless. They feel like it's worthless. Investing time or whatever, energy. So, or they just don't know how to do it, or they're just into this type of work for the money. You know what I'm saying? They go home and feed their own kids and worry about their own problems. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't believe that there's enough passion into this type of work. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
So, to me, it takes the hood to say the hood, though. So, I'm coming from the same environment. The things that they're facing, you know what I'm saying, I can see it.